Memories from Chicago, in regards to why I chose that city. It's actually the first place where me and my wife actually went on our first go away trip when we were younger. So it's a very special place to me. And then also that's where I met the ladies from Team OLA, which is a great benefit to start running. Got me a reason to start running. Which is to better my own health and to enjoy something completely different in a city that I really care about. In regards to during the race, I mean, honestly, you get to see so many different things in regarding to different areas where you go to, either it be in, the Mexican town, where you get all to see all these supporters from, the different parts of the city. Like I think one is the Italian town. So, all the part different cultures, and just to see the surprising how much, support there are, and going out there and, patting you on the back and congratulating you or pushing you to keep going through. And one of the biggest things I remember is people always make a big deal about the big wall, but honestly, it just kind of pushed me more because it let me know that I was getting close to finishing up and gave me more of a sense of relief than kind of pain, I guess, to worry about because I only had a few miles. I looked at it more the opposite way of, where I'm almost done. So let's get this going and celebrate at the end with everyone.
So why Chicago? Honestly, I grew up in Chicago and running is not supernatural to me, so I figured why find another marathon where I'd have to travel on top of the actual running part. But I also thought it'd be really cool. Like I said, I grew up in the suburbs, but I grew up going to Chicago a lot, and I thought it'd be a really cool way to just view the city, and it was. It was really interesting to just see all the different aspects. I feel like I got to see a lot of Chinatown, which I'm not familiar with, so that was really cool. And it was nice. Like a lot of my friends and family came out, and different. It was great to see them in different sections, and obviously because I've lived in Chicago, you have these memories in Chicago, so it was cool to be able to run through the streets when you're normally just walking on the sidewalk.
So for me, the reason why I chose Chicago as a location for the marathon was that in the past I ran the Turkey Trot, just a simple 5K, and then I built it up to an 8K, a 10K, and then finally I did a half marathon. And what came after the half marathon was the full marathon. And I wholeheartedly recommend this to anyone who is interested in running. Definitely familiarize yourself with those distances because your body on its own doesn't know what it feels like when it runs, 3.2 miles and then 5 miles and then 10 miles and so on and so forth. Because it takes a lot out of you. And to do that consistently, putting one foot in front of the other for a certain pace, trying to keep up with the elements, trying to keep up with your pace group, drinking water, drinking, electrolytes, Gatorade, and then also at the same time chewing salt tablets. It's a lot, but familiarizing yourself with the streets really helped me, especially because I knew Grant Park, and that's where a lot of the races were being held at the time, and that's where the marathon was. And Chicago is a home to me. It's I went there for college. I went to Loyola University Chicago, and it felt good when running throughout the neighborhood, seeing my family, seeing my friends cheering me on. It gave you that motivation, saying that they came here to see me, and I'm not gonna stop now. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm not gonna stop. And just to know that they were there for me, and Chicago's my home. This it meant a lot to me, especially for being my first. And now that I'm doing it again, I uh, still don't want to let them down.